Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I was very happy to see that I was subscribed to Devo Vision, one of the Devo channels, and they were asked like questions that for like a live Q&A coming up sometime. I saw a shorts today, and I guess they did a like what they call a tiny desk concert for NPR. It's like in like a library type thing. And I remember a while back, Cypress Hill was on it, and also Guar was on there doing a concert, the new Guar with Blothard instead of Dave Brock, who passed away in 2014. And I was like, man, I subscribe to them so I won't miss any more bands I like. Some of the bands like regular bands, but it's so cool to see Devo there. Devo is one of my all-time favorite bands, and they are so not a one-hit wonder. And it was like a little 17-minute concert. They did four songs. I want to give you my react, and there were older songs. The latest one being like "Worried Man" from 1982 from the Neil Young movie that wasn't released, called "Human Highway." I remember in Fort Detrick, Maryland. I mean, because I watched when I was in Germany, I bought like "We're All Devo," the one thing that Rhino Records did. It was like a collection of music videos, and it had "Worried Man," which I never heard before. And the very first time I ever heard them say the F word in a song, because I always thought they were PG rated. And then I remember getting a list of stuff from Duty Now for the Future. They had a song called Penetration of Centerfold. It's really dirty, right? Um, but I mean, it's kind of infuriating when people say they're a one hit wonder. They're only known for Whip It. I don't think so. I think they're a brilliant band, one of my all time favorite bands. Usually, you know me from liking heavy metal, but I love the band Devo. Anyways, to start off with, I mean, I want to sing a little bit of their songs. It was just four songs on there. And first of all, I start off with Worried Man, like from the Neil Young movie, on release called Human Highway. It takes a word man to sing a word song. I may be worried now, but I won't be worried long. It takes a word man to sing a word song. I may be worried now, but I won't be worried long. I see you there. We'll have a good time. Well, all right. And that was great. I loved hearing that song again. Um, it had a warning saying explicit lyrics, so they had said the F word. The F word's in that song. I'm surprised they picked that one, but I mean, they have cursing in some of the other ones. I think War cursed. I know Cypress Hill cursed. But it was neat. I mean, there was a big crowd in there too. And the next song they did was Blockhead, which is from Duty Now for the Future. I remember having some money saved up, like $20. Yeah, we were going to go to see the Mill Creek Mall for a field trip, and then we missed lunch, so they let us in Mill Creek Mall for hour and a half to get lunch and stuff. I remember going to the record shop and buying "Duty Now for the Future." So happy to get it. And they did the song "Blockhead" from there. It was like cube top, squared off, eight corners, 90-degree angle, flat top, stare straight ahead, stock pots, Blockhead. I mean, I'm a big Devo fan. I just thought I'd do this thing in there just to see if anyone thinks I sound like Devo, if there was a Devo tribute band. And then they did two songs from "Are We Not Men, We Are Devo," their initial album from Warner Brothers, because they were doing like other songs before them in clubs and stuff. And then I remember Rhino Records released Hardcore Devo parts one and two. Part one was great. Part two was more out there than part one. Anyways, they started with they did Praying Hand was a great song. It's like you got your left hand, you got your right hand, you got your left hand, you got your right hand. Well, the left hand diddling, well the right hand goes work. Well, the left hand diddle now, well the right hand goes to work. You got both hands. You got both hands. You got praying hands. You got praying hands. They pray for no man. They pray for no man. And then I know Mark Mothersbaugh went in the audience and said, "Sir, what is your left hand doing?" And the guy said, "Weeping." And then I threw him off and said, "Well, that's not the lyrics." And then he went to this girl, and then she said, "Man, what is your right hand doing?" and she froze up, and people were laughing on the stage. I mean, that's kind of a slump, but it was cool. I mean, and he had like different like hats he was wearing. He throw them out to the audience. It was great. And then the last song was also from "Are We Not Men We Are Devo," and it was "Come Back Johnny." I'm surprised you picked that one too. And it was like Johnny went to the pawn shop, bought himself a guitar. Now he's gonna go far. You gotta love him and leave him. Sometimes deceive him. You made her cry. And that was really cool. And then they ended the. It was very short. They ended the concert, and there was Gerald Casale on the side doing like a little bit of humor, um, saying stuff like, "Well, see, the evolution isn't so depressing." And then I think that Mark was asking Gerald, like, he said, "You want to do one more?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah." I feel washed in the blood of the Lamb. So I mean, that was cool. I was a great concert. I really liked it. And they said at the end, because NPR, national radio, right? He said, "NPR, we're all Devo." It was a lot of fun. I mean, just a really quick um 17 and a half minutes. Like, I was singing through the whole thing. It was really good. I just give you a little snippets of the songs. I give it a 10 out of 10. If you get a chance, it's well worth it. It was released 13 hours ago, and I think it had like 44,000 views so far. So that's great. So I hope you like this video, everybody. Till next time, please take care and believe.